Soon as you come in the building, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's crazy because it's getting real hectic out here for Lil Durk. To all the members, shout out to all the members to the channel. The exclusive videos is like under the members only videos. I want y'all to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Hey, they said that OTF telling on Lil Durk. Now, keep in mind, we already know Lil Durk got what he got going on. It's a lot of people who don't like the fact that Lil Durk, he the dumbest criminal, he the dumbest millionaire that anybody ever met. Everything that ever happened, it all led back to the people, OTF, DeeDee, all the shooters and all that, all them telling that. Now, what changed in this case? What made everything so vital to the point where OTF DeeDee and them say, I don't want to be a part of this, even though we the ones that did this to this boy.
You know, Little Dirk, he's facing federal trial on August 20th for severe racketeering and murder for hire charges. And he has been held without bail since October of 2024. So almost a year now. He has just been sitting there without bail. He can't go nowhere, can't do nothing. His lawyers are trying to push back, but he's still sitting there.
Yellow Beezy was able to get a bail. What's the difference?
And that's a big question. Could it be because they have other charges on him? There was a murder in Atlanta, um,
A shooting, him and
killing
King
in
Von had.
Chicago's, killings in Los Angeles. So really, they're not just going after one case with him. They're really trying to wrap it up as like he's a continuous, a repetitive criminal.
Offender.
Yeah, he keeps making these same mistakes, if you will, and well, they're tired of it. They're tired of people losing their lives because of his decisions. They will not let him out.
And we know for a fact that Lil Durk, he played a big role in what happened to Lil Pab. We know that Quando Rondo still grieving over that boy. Now, regardless of what side they was on, let me know what side you on. Let me know where you from down in the comment section. If you a fan of Lil Durk, drop the free Lil Durks down in the comment section and hit the like button. Hit the like button. Everybody, soon as y'all come in, you gotta hit the like button. It ain't scared of your finger. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that Lil Durk, he said all the stuff in his music that got him convicted.
You know, they're really trying to dispute the evidence, and the defense is trying to push back, even going as far as to say that the new indictment is lipstick on a pig, a tactic aimed at trying to make a very weak case stronger. So his defense team is saying basically, you guys have nothing to stand on, let him go. But they're getting ready for grand jury.
Yeah, they ready to convict him. They don't want to let him go because they feel that he gonna try to flee. They already done froze bank accounts and all type of stuff because they trying to make it as if OTF is an organization and that they got a lot of crime and stuff going on. But from them going to Lil Durk baby mama crib, the stuff that they found in there, it all leads back to everything that they've been trying to find. That's why they holding him for a long time.
And we've seen this now in a couple of different cases, and it's becoming like a trend. They're literally planning to use his song lyrics and music videos as alleged confessions or evidence of his involvement. So there's no more freedom of speech. Don't make a song because they're going to interpret it as you actually did that action. A lot of times, artists, they put out what their managers suggest they put out so that they can get the money flow, to get the popularity, to get the fame. It doesn't necessarily mean that they did what was said in that song.
Exactly. And this is why OTF Jam and OTF Diddy working together with OTF Vonnie so that they can take him down. Keep in mind, we know for a fact that they're not even from O Block. They're not from O Block. So for him to go slide for somebody and act like he doing this all for Von, ain't no telling what Lil Durk was doing that for.
On June 3rd, 2026, federal prosecutors dealt a major blow to the defense by returning a third superseding indictment. This new filing fundamentally transformed what was a local murder for hire case into a sweeping racketeering case. They're going for RICO. They believe that he has more involvement in these cases across the cities than just the single one that started out this. And therefore, they're going for, the RICO charges, the murder in aid of racketeering, conspiracy to commit stalking. they're expanding beyond California. They're excuse me, the past homicides unlocked. So again, they're bringing in what he did in 2022 in Chicago. They're bringing in what he did in 2019 in Atlanta. They're bringing in what he did in February of 2019 in Atlanta. They are not backing off. They are digging in deeper and deeper to see if they can actually bring this man down. You know, the prosecutors allege Durk went as far as ordering hits on his own O Block OTF associates for failing to properly retaliate after King Von's death. They're digging in so deep, they're trying to just rip the band aid off in a sense and say, no, you're going down. We're sick of this because they believe he's one of the main organizers. Motion to sever or dismiss on June 2026. The defense filed as an aggression motion to sever the new racketeering counts or throw out the third indictment entirely. They argued after 19 months of preparing for a defense, a single Los Angeles shooting, forcing them to defend complex drug trafficking, robbery, and out of state homicide charges right before the trial violates Dirk's constitutional rights to a speedy trial. There was no speedy trial to begin with. Again, he has sat there for almost a year. So how is that even an argument? They ain't giving him bond. They're not rushing the process. They're not letting up the pedal.
Lil Durk, he thought that he was just going to eventually just get out because time has passed. Regardless of how much time passed, what you did was a serious case and you did multiple things. They even trying to bring up shoes that he had. But now we know that it's people telling on him, his own people. Now, OTF, what changed in the case that made them want to just turn state on him and just snitch on him? They know they facing fair time, right?
Literally. And when you get into the racketeering charges, they can continue to bring in more witnesses, more evidence. They can even go, oh, so and so is involved with this. Let's add him to the case. They can continue to build until they see that they've reached their goal of getting the person they're after.
When you got priors of doing certain things, especially in Chicago, the police ain't gonna let up. They gonna look at everything you did in your background. If anything correlates with what they trying to charge you with now, they gonna lock you up and hold you until like some has to come up that could literally break this whole case.
Which is why the grand jury testimonies are being unsealed. On July 2nd, prosecutors filed a motion to make active grand jury testimonies available to both legal teams. It's a strategic move, and the defense team chose not to object, clearing the way for both sides to gain full visibility into the testimonies ahead of the trial. Why would we need to look at past testimonies? If we're only focused on this one incident, why do I need to bring up 2022's incident? No, they're going for a full racketeering case. They're trying to show history. They're trying to prove that this person is not going to stop doing what he's been doing and what he is being charged of. And he's going to continue to harm people, put people in danger, take people's lives,
become a flight risk.
All of the above. Next thing you know, we're going to hear that he's in, some foreign country hiding out. This is why they will not put him on bond.
Lil Durk thought that he was just gonna, hey, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you feel that Lil Durk, everything that he going through, it's because of his actions and mistakes, but it's also because of the people who he trusted. He trusted the wrong people. And I want everybody to know by him, hit the like button if you feel that after King Von got out of jail, everything just went downhill for Lil Durk. Regardless of how much money he got after King Von got out,
you got to look at Lil Durk was originally arrested in October 2024 near Miami International Airport. As federal agents feared, he was preparing to flee the country on pre-booked international flights. The core of the federal case relies on August 2020 ambush